This right here is the latest update for CS2, but ever since the Armory, Valve has actually been actively releasing smaller updates with consistent development activity, so let's quickly glance at it, see if it's any good right after Skins Monkey.
Skins Monkey is an automated service that lets you trade skins instantly for a fee, sign up now, and get up to $5 bonus. Simply add items from your inventory, then find skins that matches your current balance. Site offers live support 24/7. You can also top up your balance if you're missing a few dollars, and there's a lot of skins to choose from. Visit my link down below to get to Skins Monkey.
Under the graphics category for the first patch note, they fixed an issue where the game's graphics settings, which use different resolutions for various parts, would accidentally reset when switching maps. Following that, we have this talking about fixing a known crash when compiling lighting in Counter-Strike 2's workshop tools. I've heard about recent updates with crashes and hammer previews, but this specific fix is for compiling. Lily at least hopes that the fix will resolve a frustrating issue where compiling lighting often causes the map to hang, to ultimately waste your time. This makes Sony Vegas crashes seem weak in comparison, but hopefully this is the fix that most mappers were looking for. Next patch makes it clear that this is for mappers, even more so with this next one, and this one as well. I used to make maps in CSGO, even for 1.6, but I've barely touched Hammer since then, although I hope these changes make an impactful change, and from the reactions I've seen, these do seem rather promising. Next up, Valve added a startup warning when the game is launched with low RAM. So if you get this pop-up, close all the other apps that you don't use to free up some of that RAM. You could increase the page file size, or do as any tech support would say, restart your PC. Or you could also try downloading RAM, see if that helps. We then have various stability improvements, which for once could actually be hiding a gem. You see Last Far discovered that dropping the package after the round starts, and also when planting, causes everyone on the server to experience jitters. That's a huge discovery, it's nuts, and yes, it meant that you could abuse it by simply dropping the package around. So, huge discovery, which Pagu helped clarify comes down to this single command responsible for making sure it stands up right. Yeah, a simple thing such as the package and how it stands seems to have caused 10 problems for players each time it was dropped or planted. So the good news is that Pagu confirmed that it's fixed now, which is why I'm thinking that it sneaked into the stability improvement patch note, but it certainly got fixed with this update. Next up, Valve had a little fun with this one, fixed a regression with loading animated Steam avatars. The cows are now moving again, and everyone I've talked to seems to agree that this is the one. Speaking of another UI related patch note that wasn't mentioned in this update, but some people noticed that the flags are back. Thor did end up spotting a new directory with certain flags in it, so kinda weird how Valve didn't serve this one with the rest of the patch notes, but this update also included another hidden feature, known as Linux crashes. Apparently this update was causing so much problems that it got Valve to fix it in less than half an hour with a silent secondary update. Pretty cool. Gabe also noticed new strings related to damage prediction, which could involve syncing visual feedback on the client side to potentially improve how hit reactions look in the game, but this is just a guess. We might get more info on this from Valve later on. Let's also do this update really quickly. I didn't cover it last time, but the first patch note reads, performance optimizations and hierarchies of unchanged entities, and Thor was quick to point out that these messages are now gone from the console. The various stability improvements will always be Valve's little secret, plus we have a Mirage fix for disappearing geometry and apartments, which Thor once again comes in clutch. That's gonna be my new thumbnail, perfect. In between these live posted updates, there's been some action which haven't gone up as posts, like for example these new network related commands for servers. Now I want to share something, but please take it with caution. I began experiencing rubber banding issues, which I did not experience at all since now. I'm not saying that the commands and values mentioned are the cause, but it seemed odd that these problems started appearing after that. This occurred in 2 separate games, and while I haven't tested it since this latest update, I plan to when I have some free time. I'll definitely report it if it continues, and I suggest you do the same, but I really just wanted to share my experience in case others who have never had network issues before are also noticing something similar right now. Oh, and for the last thing to end the video on, you can throw decoys on the TV in Vertigo, which is another reason for Valve to remove the map. But let me know what you guys think of all this. Thanks for watching. I might just leave this on to farm a few extra minutes for the video. Nah, I'm joking. Peace.